Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Tonight we have the Dr. Gero or Android 20 figure from the Android saga. I've been really excited to get this one and finally get it opened. It looks so cool. I've always wanted one of these. Just recently got it a few days ago, and we're actually going to be doing this one along with some other androids coming up. So here's the packaging from the front. Got a really cool medallion with this one, Super Saiyan Gohan dressed as Piccolo. One of my favorite ones from all the toys we've opened so far. Got the figure over here. Just see all the detail. There's Goku on the package, and then on the back, this is the last one from the set. Now we've opened Super Saiyan Goku, the Trunks, Super Saiyan Vegeta. The Gohan we didn't open on the channel, but I did show the figure in one of the early videos, and I usually use them whenever we do the height measurements to compare the figures. And then finally we've got Dr. Gero. So I'm really excited to get this open. Let's see what he looks like. I'm going to start off here at the bottom. Pop this open. Let's see. Maybe try this side. There we go. Just use our usual method. Open up the sides and just be able to lift the figure right out. There we go. So we'll set the packaging off to the side. And then we've got our paper here. Dr. Gero, and then the figure. We'll start by getting out the smaller pieces. So there's the red ribbon hat. We'll get that on his head. There, make that to focus. And then we'll get out the Dragon Balls. I think like a lot of these others, we've got the 2-star, the 3-star, and the 6-star ball. Set that off to the side. Then we'll get the medallion out. Let's get a close-up of this one. Love the way this looks. Team Gohan, one of my favorite characters. So we got Android Saga. Gohan travels to Kami's lookout to become more powerful by using the hyperbolic time chamber. Set that off to the side, and then let's get the actual figure out next. Alright, move that packaging over. And so here is Dr. Gero. So his arms go up, bends in, doesn't, let's see, it does turn out, okay. We can turn his arm out, we can bend it in, lift it, and then here as well, he's also got the energy absorbing thing on his hand. We can lift his legs up, bends at the knee, just like a lot of the other ones, but the detailing on this is just incredible. Looks just like he does in the show, down to the last detail. Even the shoelaces, you can see the attention to detail there. Did a great job with the face too. I think all these figures that we've done so far, they just look so much like the ones from the show. So much like the characters. It's probably the most impressive thing. And the detailing there on the brain. Let's get the hat on him too. Let's see how that looks. Trying to get that right on there without it popping off. So maybe snap it on there a little bit better, but you can get the idea. You can still see some of the brain. Probably just need to push down a little bit more. I just don't want to break it while trying to get the hat on now. I'll get that a little bit of a push. we'll set the figure down and see how he looks standing. So we'll get the hat down all the way. Just want to make sure I'm not gonna break anything during the unboxing. Let's lower the camera here, get a good look at him. Stand him up just a little bit. There he is. Such a neat figure. See the detail in his hair too. And this one was originally marked on the back of the Cell Saga figures. On this package, they had it labeled as Android Saga, but you saw the other figures in the back. The Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. No, the Super Saiyan Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan, and then the regular Trunks. Those are all Cell Saga, and he's marked with them, but this package was marked as Android Saga. Kind of interesting. I'm not sure why they did that, but not a big deal. Let's go ahead and get this back up. We can see the full close-up of him. This is one I've been so excited to open. So we have more Android figures coming up in the next few videos. And making our work shift over to the bad guys. We've done all the good guys so far. Well, not all of them, but the majority of the Dragon Ball Z toys so far have been good guys. Alright, so there we go. We got the hat on there now. I love that you can move his arms around so much. Give that another little push. There we go. Alright, so we got the hat. You can see the dots there from the brain. Got a little mark there on the figure. No big deal. So there's Dr. Gero. We're gonna set him down for a second, and we're gonna take a look at the figure for our next video, and that will actually be Android 17 to continue on with our Android collection. You can see how neat that looks. Again, the detailing in these figures is the best. Trying to get a good, there we go, good shot of him without too much of the glare. So we'll have him in the next video. And then before we go, one more look at Dr. Gero. Thank you so much for tuning in. We got more on the way.